Santa's little helper. Santa's little helper. We're Santa's little helpers. We make the wheels go round. Day and night, night and day, here in Christmas Town. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know. If you want a date under the mistletoe. We're Santa's little helpers, and we make all the toys, the trinkets for the girls and the trucks for the boys. We're Santa's little helpers, and we know every trick, 'cause we wrote the book on old Saint Nick. It's a foggy Christmas night, so Rudolph, shine your light. Santa's little helper. Santa's little helper. We're Santa's little helpers. Some might call us elves, but Santa's little helpers is what we call ourselves. We're Santa's little helpers, and if you want to know, there's nowhere else on earth that we would rather go. Santa's little helpers. Santa's little helpers. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you want to know. If you want a date under the mistletoe. If you want a kiss under the mistletoe. 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 Mistletoe.
All year long I've been keeping track of when I've been naughty and nice. And from what I can tell, I've done more good deeds than I've told lies. I can only hope that Santa Claus and my records agree. Then maybe this year Santa's coming home to me. I have found the perfect tree and dressed it to the nines. I've even made little gingerbread Santas. There's nothing left to chance. This year, Santa's coming home to me. There's a rumor spreading all over town, but of course it's not true.
Good morning, good afternoon, how are we all doing? My name is Jacob. Welcome to Tired Reads, if you are new here, and welcome to another weekend reading vlog. So, today is Saturday. I have the weekend off from school, from work, from everything, so I'm going to use it to my advantage after I was busy today doing a bunch of school stuff for my finals, because guess what? One more week and then I'm free. So this upcoming week will be my last week of school, so that means this is the last reading vlog of me being in college. Wow, we did the thing. So next weekend I will be free from school. But yeah, I did all that. I did my laundry. I haven't been listening to any audiobooks. I've been listening to this podcast. It's like every album ever or something like that, where they go into like back catalogs of artists and deep dive, and it's really all about Taylor Swift at the moment. And it's very interesting because they're talking about the business side and everything, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for books, and guess what? I haven't read a single page since last weekend. So this week, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish it. I hope. I hope we do. So there's nothing else to do on this. I'm gonna continue reading this. I also decided to rearrange my shelves because I've gotten no room, and I moved some of my books to my sister's old room after she moved out. She left a bookshelf, so I just put it all in there. Put my book of the month books and all my like YA and my nonfiction stuff in there, just because I'm not the biggest fan of those at the moment. I'm really into my fantasy sci-fi stuff, and those are the rooms that I don't have enough of. So I'm sure I put that B-roll footage in somewhere. Who knows? Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say. So, you know what that means. Reading montage time. Maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see, but we're gonna get some reading and writing it nice. And I should be getting a new box order soon of novel wicks, because I was very hesitant at burning this one at first, but I really like it now. And yeah. Oh, and I decorated for a little bit of Christmas in my room. That's what else I did. Okay, well, I shall read now. See you soon. Good evening. It is 12:30 at night. I'm about to go to bed, but I just want to check in, do a little check-in with you. I am 106 pages into The Shadow of the Gods by Gwynne. I'm really enjoying it. We're following multiple characters. We're following Orca, who is the mother, who's like showing like a familiar relationship, and there's a child kidnapper slash murderer going on in her little village thing, but they're both like very fierce warriors. That's her plot line. Then we are following, what's his name? Varg, I believe, who is the escaped slave, and he has now won his spot into this blood-sworn which is the name of the trilogy, and it's this like elite group of mercenaries that go out and kill, I guess. But then the next is Elvar, who is another, I'm not really sure what her storyline is, but she's a fighter. She was on a ship. That's all I got for you. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really loving the writing. I think it's really just eases you in, and it's really just easy to read, which is really nice. There are some confusing things about like the Nordic, I believe it's Nordic, like vocabulary and pronunciation for things, which is, you know, the audiobook would be nice, but the library doesn't have that available for me. So what else is there? Oh, but since we're only 100 pages in, we got like 400 more pages to go. Not much is happening, but that's like, I expect that in a fantasy of this length, and especially since it's a trilogy, I don't think it's gonna, like, it's not gonna be leaps and bounds, you know? But I'm still very intrigued by this. Hopefully I get a decent chunk read tomorrow, but I shall be going to bed, so I shall check in tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all. Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock on Sunday. Don't mind me, I'm just folding my laundry to put away. How are you doing? It's a great Sunday, nice chilled Sunday. I'm just putting away my laundry, and then I will be deep diving into like reading The Shadow of the Gods. I am on page 145, and things are starting to happen. So for Orca, who is the mother and the son and the, obviously, husband. I guess not obviously. Anyways, they witnessed their like neighbor or whatever being murdered, but that was done justly because he was challenged. So, and he broke the rules and stuff. So that's the last on that. They decide to leave their house to go somewhere else. And she goes to this tree where I believe a nymph, I think that's what it's called, is, to ask permission and to see if there's another relative or something that they can move close by because they protect her. But turns out that tree is, I don't count this as a spoiler because like I feel like the plot's just beginning. The tree's destroyed and the nymph fairy person thing is dead, and they don't know who did it. That's Orca's. Varg, I'm pretty sure that's his name, is inducted into the Bloodsworn. He's been trained by like the commander's like right-hand woman. He like within the tribe. I don't know what they're called. I think it's tribe. They're Jow. I think that, how do you say it? Jow? Jarl? Jarl? Hall? Jarl. Jarl. Their like leader is visited by like an old friend, and they are asking for best fighter to go and aid them while fighting. And that caused an uproar because they don't want to lose their best fighter. Because they're their best fighter for a reason. And they're like super protective because it's like an elite group of mercenaries, basically. And so something seems to be brewing. and I'm quite interested to see where that one goes. And then Elvar, who is on the ship. She's the one that killed the troll. She almost got buried by a bunch of worms, essentially. They have prisoners, and they found like an oath stone, which I'm not exactly sure what the oath stone does, but it's something with the old gods. There we go. And the old gods are dead. They're over them, basically. They don't worship them anymore. So they have these stones that were believed to be all destroyed during the big fight that killed all the old gods. Now, one of their captors has like a descendant or whatever. I forget their name, but they're like half god, half human or whatever. They descend from human or from gods. Whatever. I don't really know the details of that one yet. But now and she touches the mysterious rock, and images start to show of the fight between the old gods that killed them. And now I believe that put into motion who are these prisoners and why did they almost just die from the worms from the ground. So that is that. I'm excited to see where it's going to go from there. Once I finish my laundry, folding and putting away, I will be diving back into that, getting hopefully a good chunk done. But I decorated I don't know if I said this before. If I did, this is all going to get cut out. But I decorated for Christmas in my room. I updated my bookshelves. So I moved all my YA contemporary out to my sister's shelves. I feel like I've said this, but that's all out, and now I only have my fantasy and thrillers on that shelf. And then once I complete a handful more fantasy, so by the end of this month, I'm going to move all of my thrillers from that shelf, put them onto the shelf that you are on top of. Yeah, because I will have an open shelf. Wait, you don't belong there. But I put my TBR, which is basically all thrillers, on the bottom shelf, and my adult contemporaries, and starting a new branch of sci-fi because that's getting taken over from the top shelf. But I'm hoping this month, since it's my last week of school, I'm so excited, I hope I can get, after that, a good amount of reading done and clear up some of my TBR, especially since before Christmas comes. So I don't know exactly what I want to read. I'm just going for the mood. I'm also excited to dive into heavier fantasies because I've been putting them off because I didn't want to read them and not be able to fully concentrate on them with school, and to complete some series. And I have some ideas that I want to do. Oh, two things. One, I think I'm going to try and do a bunch of videos posted after Christmas up until the new year, so that week-long break, and just spam you with a video every day instead of Vlogmas, because maybe next year. So I think I'm going to do that, and it's going to be a mix of vlogs and sit down and talky videos and stuff. So you have that to look forward to, as well as let me know if you would be interested in some productivity reading sprints happening. I talked with my friend and she would be interested in joining, so it would basically just be us doing Pomodoro sprints, which is how I read sometimes. So it's just Pomodoro sprints. We'd put on some ambiance, so just fireplace or rain or something nice and chill. We'd read, we'd check in, we'd chat for 10 minutes, and we'd just do it again. Let me know if you'd be interested. It would just be a live stream on this channel. I think that may happen next Tuesday maybe. Let me know down below if you'd be interested in that. And I have, I think, finished folding my clothes, so I shall put them away. Continue watching Erin's day 5 of Vlogmas and get to reading. Maybe we'll do another reading montage. I'll see you later. Alrighty, so I am just over 200 pages into The Shadow of the Gods, and I am very much enjoying it. It was a bit of a slow start in the beginning, but we got there. And I must correct myself, I believe this is Scandinavian, like mythology and lore, not Norse. I don't know if there's a difference, and I still need to look into that. So much has happened. We've got people dying, we've got people being sold, we've got battles galore. The writing is so nice and easy to read, so comprehensible. The fight scenes are very well done and they're easy to follow. I think I may be speaking too soon, but I might have found a new favorite author, Mr. John Gwynne. I'm gonna have to definitely pick up his other stuff. We'll see how this one goes. Again, we're only basically halfway through, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update before I go eat dinner, start editing this vlog. But I will continue reading today. I shall see you then, later tonight when we wrap it up, or tomorrow. We'll see which one happens. I'm gonna go eat. Good afternoon and welcome to the end of this. I think there's something in my teeth. I ate an apple. There definitely is, if you can see it. No, you don't. But I read a couple more pages and okay, calm down, sir. I read a couple more pages in The Shadow of the Gods, and I am definitely hooked into it. I will say though, it's like one of those like books that I just wish I could binge, and I know I could have over the weekend, but I didn't. And I wish I could just like spend all day reading it. Like, it just has me that enthralled with it. So I'm excited to continue reading that. I'm on my way to therapy and then my evening job of the night. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to edit this vlog and should be up by Wednesday. Hopefully it is Wednesday when you are watching this. I make no promises, but hopefully Wednesday. Other than that, let's leave a dragon emoji for the big boy dragon on the front cover of the book. And let me know how your weekend was. Hope you had a great day, night, or whatever. And I hope you had fun celebrating whatever you may be celebrating. And yes, this is my Christmas sweater. It is that time of the year for me because I celebrate Christmas. But again, comment down below, let me know how your weekend was, what you did, any books that you read, any books that I should be aware of that you want me to read. And remember those questions I asked you earlier? If you stayed around, answer those too. I want to know. I really do. Like and subscribe, I guess. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!